Hi, everybody. We'll have a hot mic during the countdown timer. As always, you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, 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 welcome everyone. You know me, I'm Matt Haas. This is the All Things YouTube live show. I break down everything that's new and different in the world of the YouTubes. It is open Q&A all night long. So if you have a question about YouTube, about analytics, about growing your channel, getting an audience, thumbnails, titles, keyword research, anything at all, I know graphic design. I know a lot about graphic design. I am here to help you. Let me know your questions. Just put it in the chat and I will answer it. It's that easy. If I go a while and I don't answer your question, ask it a second time. That's totally fine. There's a small chance I might not have seen your message. I try not to let that happen. Look who it is. John Ventrini's in the house. Welcome. We have a superstar, Sammy Superstar. Karen is here. Diedrich, welcome back to the channel. Karen, good to have you here. And Jaden's here. Hello. Adam's exploits with 3 YouTube icons, which display as these funky characters for some reason. Hi, Adam. Harneal Media, that's my friend Steve Nealon, where I always type Steve-er for some reason. I slapped that R on there. No idea why. And Mr. Rich Vibes, DJ is in the house. Austin's here too, Austinator888. Welcome to All Things YouTube Live. Get those questions in there and I will answer them. How easy is that? Let's do some fun things. Don't forget about my course, and I do consulting. Course has 32 lessons that are free. Get in on that. Here's how you interact with me on the interwebs. Facebook group. Join that. I'll approve you. And don't forget the Facebook or the email list. You can get a free to-do list. I have a to-do list, instant download on the email list. It's everything I do for content prep, everything I do post-launch, and everything I do marketing-wise. It's amazing. I see those likes rolling in. Slap a like on here if you haven't already. That's a free thing you can do. That really helps me out. Patreon's here. So same with Stream Elements and Buy Me a Coffee. Stream Elements and Buy Me a Coffee will flash your name on screen. That's a lot of fun. Also have the URLs here and here for those. It's also in the description. Patrons are cool because that's a repeating tip and you get access to perks. That's the Patreon. Link is in the description. Top patrons are Jerry Brown, Pollywood's Crafter, Harneal Media, Love Audio Production, Osprey Mama, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs, and Shalalala Productions. Thank you for being top patrons. If you want to be a patron, I'll shout your stuff out here and put you on the emails too with links to your stuff. How cool is that? $1 patrons, Steve Carmichael, Miter Mike's Woodshop, Anna B Workshop, OJ Woodworking Crafts, Javi's Woodshop, and The Mad Maker. Thank you for being patrons. That does help. Does cost anything to smash it? Nope, cost nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can ask anything. That's right. If it's about YouTube, I'll answer it. If it's about non-YouTube stuff, I'll probably answer it anyway. But go ahead. Yes, please ask questions. I am here to help you out, and my goal is to get the mediocre crap off of YouTube and have people start posting awesome stuff. You can be awesome on YouTube, and it doesn't take extra time, money, or gear. You just do things differently. Edit a little differently. Take shots a little bit differently. Narrate a little bit differently. Tweak your thumbnail. Do your thumbnails a little bit differently. Nothing harder, nothing longer, nothing more expensive. But if you follow a couple principles that will keep people engaged longer, your stuff is going to be awesome. And that's what I want. I don't want crappy stuff on YouTube. I want good stuff on YouTube. And I want you to have good stuff on YouTube. Well, thank you so much, Sammy Superstar. I'm just trying to keep up with you, good sir. Sammy's all over the interwebs. Did the designated hitter rule ruin baseball? I said you can ask me anything. Yeah, no, I don't think that did. But the stupid rule where they put a man on second when they're over innings for the minor leagues, don't be liking that at all. Not one bit. Not one bit at all. do some other fun things here. Oh, Ecamm, this is how I do all my fun overlays. 14-day free trial. Get it? Use this link to purchase it. Same price for you. I'll catch a few pennies. Snarky t-shirts are here. Oh, speaking of snarky t-shirts, yeah, that's well, that's my Amazon, but I also have snarky t-shirts here. Let me show you those. Those are fun because I had someone ask me about that. Yeah, here they are. do you like snarky t-shirts? So I don't know. Go check this out if that's what you're into. I make hardly any money on this. I don't do that for the cash. I just do it because I think it's fun. People will have it. You can do that. Hey, we have a new Patreon supporter. Thank you, Austinator888. Welcome to the Patreon family. I will I'll put your stuff up here for next show. That's awesome. Great. Thank you. Get those perks. I got perks over there on the Patreons, people. Okay, Adam's Exploit says, I am making my preparations for the People of Video conference. Ordered 3 new masks. Hopefully they are more comfortable than the disposable. Cool. People, yeah, that's closer to the East Coast, I understand, although I'm not exactly sure where it's at. Portal Woodworks is in the house. Mr. David Jones. Hi, David. Good to have you here, buddy. Any questions you have about the YouTubes, let me know. Although Portal Woodworks is all over the interwebs. Not a heavy YouTuber as far as original content, but hey, always good to have you. The Appalachian Heritage Wood Shop is here. Says, hey, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Karen says, I discovered I actually have 3 different YouTube channels from years ago. Going forward, do I pick one and use it? ? Should I delete all of them and start a new channel? ? I would pick one and run with it. Yep, that's what I would do. Unless you don't like the YouTube name very much, then I would blow. You don't have to delete anything. I'm not a big proponent of deleting stuff off the internet. Just leave them there. They're not going to hurt anything. But if one of those 3 are remotely what you might be doing, keep it. 5-hour drive for Adam. Okay, not too bad for a conference. I wish all conferences were 5 hours or less. That'd be amazing. Well, let me talk about a few things before I get going. I do have one piece of YouTube news for you. And remember, ask your YouTube questions. Thank you, Karen, for the question. I appreciate that. We can talk more about any more. Let me know all your questions about starting a YouTube channel. I have all the answers. I really do. So keep the questions coming. Is IGTV worth the effort? I deleted that app off of my phone. I don't know. I'll have to dig into that and get back to you. I don't deal with that. I used all my other accounts as troll accounts. Of course you did. And then here comes Sammy with a different avatar in his channel. Is that a different channel name? No, he changed his avatar. Look, it's the exact same name. Sammy Superstar. Oh, 2 P's. Oh, I see what you did there. See? Sammy thinks he can get one by on me. I figured it out. It took me a while, but I figured it out. Okay, well, let's have some fun. I've been using Restream.io, not for all things YouTube. I've been using it for awesome, fun things. I have many more. This is a new graphic I did. Look at this. So these are all my YouTube channels. Here's all my Facebook pages, and here's all my Facebook groups. But for awesome, fun things, I have been going live most Monday through Fridays in the morning, usually around the 8:15 a.m. Eastern time timestamp. And I just go on for 5 or 10 minutes and talk about what I'm dealing with. Sometimes I'll promote stuff, but it's not really about that. Sometimes I share knowledge, share what I'm making, share anything I'm struggling with, any future plans. It's just a hodgepodge of just talking to the audience and documenting my day ahead and my day that I just had. So yeah, get on that. But I've been getting into Restream.io. Listen, it's a complicated thing to push a stream out to multiple channels. Multiple social networks, I should say. Each social network is a little bit quirky. They have different requirements. It really is like a lowest common denominator type of service, because every social media has a title or description, but not everyone has a playlist. Only YouTube has a playlist. So you can't, with Restream, set up playlists inbuilt. So it's a little bit of doing things here and doing things there type of thing. But I've been doing it, and I've figured out some things I like about it and some things I don't like about it. I don't really have much to share on it. This is my Restream. It keeps recordings of your stuff, so they're just sort of here. But I'm plugging away at, right now, just the awesome Fun Things YouTube channel on YouTube, and the Online Video Mastermind group, which is a group I recently became an admin of. They let me have admin privileges over there. Online Video Mastermind group. You can look it up on Facebook if you're not a member and ask to join and agree to the terms. And the nice thing about that group is you can stream into it. They let you practice your streaming. But anyway, those are what I have configured for Restream. And like I said, there was a few things I like and a few things I don't like. If you use the scheduling feature, like one time I did, this was totally my fault. Went in here for the event and I scheduled an event. And when you schedule an event, if you're an admin of a Facebook group, it puts a post that you're going to be live, and it stages the show page on YouTube. Okay, so I did that, had it all ready to go, went over to Ecamm, set Ecamm to Restream, and hit stream, and it didn't hit my event. Silly me, I just did the instant streaming on like the Go Live Now feature on Ecamm. So just because I had it set up right in Restream doesn't mean I pressed all the correct buttons over on Ecamm. So that was a bit of a funny thing that I tripped over. Also, if you're not an admin of a Facebook group through Restream, I found out that you can start your stream with RTMP into a group that allows streaming, like Online Video Mastermind group does. But then you've got to hit a button over on Facebook. So you go live, and Facebook is getting your feed, but it's not making it go live until you so it's a double push button. You got to push the button on Ecamm to start your stream, and then this is only if you're RTMPing into the... Anyway, like I said, streaming, first of all, streaming is complicated. It is a complicated thing, period. And when you start going to these multiple services, even with the thing like Restream, you still run into these snafus. So I just thought I'd share with you a couple of those types of things. How are you liking Restream with YouTube? Well, what was worried about the quality, I stream 1080p 60 frames a second. I can't tell that it is impacting the quality at all, because I was a little concerned about going to a web-based streaming platform like Restream and then have Restream push it out. I was a little concerned about that because I have a modern Apple computer. I have a very fat pipe to the internet. I have a lot of bandwidth up and down here at this location. But yeah, that was my biggest concern. I can't see any quality loss at all with it. So I am liking that. It does require a learning curve. I'm a tech person. I know tech. I understand streaming. I understand these platforms. And even I ran into a few hiccups, but after 2 or 3 streams, I kind of figured out all the bugs and got all my questions answered. So I am liking it. I like that it's $20 a month and you can take the branding off. I didn't like any nasty branding on my stuff. So I do like that. I really don't think for my YouTube stuff, like I don't think it's great for that. So, but like I said, I'm doing this new light touch, 5-10 minutes Monday through Friday, most Monday through Friday. Sometimes I'll skip a day. And I just thought, okay, well let's get that out to other platforms as well. And that's what I like. That's what I like about it. Yeah, Restream's pretty good. Yeah. And there's the Stream Element. I love Stream Elements. I can't believe this is a service that you can't even pay them even if you wanted to. It's a 100% free service. Crazy. Sammy has a question. Do you like mac and cheese as much as I do? I'm a big fan of mac and cheese. Pasta's not on the diet anymore. I moved over with the advice of my doctor and guidance of my doctor. I changed my diet to a no carb or very low carb diet. And but yeah, no, I love mac and cheese. No, I don't like it as much as you, but I will eat it with ketchup. Let me know in the chat if you eat ketchup with your mac and cheese. Adam says, "Oh my God, I thought the gopher was a creeping doll. Jeez, these allergies are ridiculous." Oh no. Yeah. This is my piano beaver. I think all pianos should have a. So that was one of the things, because I started to learn the piano 2.5 years ago, and jumping into that world, it is a very formal world. You know, black tie, very serious. I'm like, man, we gotta lighten this content up. So all of my piano stuff has stuffed animals in it on purpose, because I'm like, why does an instrument like a piano have to be so stuffy and formal and I don't know, hoity-toity? So anyway, yeah. Mac and cheese with barbecue sauce. Hey, now we're talking. Ketchup belongs in the trash. Ketchup is the worst. Now barbecue sauce on mac and cheese. That's good. Yeah. I remember there was a Kids in the Hall sketch where the two guys ate so much mac and cheese, they got free mac and cheese for life. And then the ketchup company also gave them free ketchup for life because they got it. They put ketchup on their mac and cheese. And then they both got tapeworms. So a tapeworm food company gave them free tapeworm food for life. It's a stupid sketch comedy. It's supposed to be stupid. It just goes to show you with my sense of humor. So I'm digging the Restream. I also got new firmware for the Rodecaster Pro. And I can do this now. You mother... I have a formal beep button now. I hope that wasn't too loud. It looked kind of loud on my board here. But Rodecaster never had the swear button before. I mean, you could put a beep sound in it, but your mic would still be going through. So you'd have to physically stop talking, like not say the words. It was kind of awkward as a host. It was an awkward button pushing performance type thing you had to do. Now you hit the beep button and it'll mute the microphone line. Oh no, new toy, it was fine. Well, it was just the firmware that I updated on it. I actually didn't upgrade the firmware last time. I jumped 2 versions. I'm one of those people where if it's working, why change it? So I didn't change it, but now it's got some cool Midi controls, and the buttons, these I don't know if you can see these very well. These buttons here, they can act like these buttons on the Stream Deck. Like, you could literally push on the Rodecaster Pro and flip scenes. Boop. I faked it there. It has some cool, and it can also do a lot other MIDI controls. Like I could use I instead of using the sliders in software, I can use the sliders on the Rodecaster Pro because it now understands MIDI commands or something like that. I have to figure it all out. How much does it cost you to do a routine weekly live stream? Equipment, strength of internet, signal. Ooh. And Austin wants me to look at his thumbnails. I might be able to do that. Okay. Well, if the question is me, I have slowly invested in professional equipment, and so now my price tag is a lot higher. Hey, Jim Dockrell, welcome back to the show. But really, I mean, if the question is not me, just use your cell phone. You can go live right from your cell phone and do a show that way. That doesn't cost anything more than your cell phone. But for me, well, I mean, this mic was $360. This was $100. This was $80. This is $150. The Cloud Lifter. I don't know if you can see that. Cloud Lifter. The Rodecaster Pro is $600 or $700 for the Rodecaster Pro. My camera is the A6100. That was, how much is the A6100, Sammy? $600. The lens is a $400 prime lens, which means it doesn't zoom. And that's the Sigma 16mm f1.4. I have a capture card that's $200, which is the HD 60S Plus. I have 3 key lights. They're about $40 each. I have like the low end, super cheap ones like that. And as cheap as these are, I don't know if you follow Doc Rock, friend of mine. He's a streamer, and he helps people with tech and streaming and video. He loves them. He loves them. The lights in here, most of these lights are super cheap. This light for the Beaver, look at that. The Beaver has its own light. Can you believe that? That was $20. This was $20 for that strip light. The blue lights behind the TV were $20. These were $30. This white light on the monkey and the red light there. The flood lamps, this green flood lamp, and I have a purple one too, which I didn't turn on. Those were like $80 for both of them. You know, it kind of gets crazy. Oh, what are lights? I have the name. I'll tell you. I will tell you. So you can come over to. Where'd I go? Hold on a second. Something happened. Ooh, that's crazy. Why am I all zoomed up like that? Oh, man. Something happened here? Oh, I must have hit a key command. Zoom in on the screen using the scroll gesture. Oh, geez. Oof. Okay, never mind. Won't do that again. Wow, that's really freaky. Okay, to answer your question, if you go to allthingsyoutube.com and you scroll down to my storefront, here I have Shop Amazon and go to my storefront. you can go to video lighting, this grouping, video lighting. And here I've got my lights. So these are the ones I really, these are the key lights. These are the cheapest key lights you have, and they're freaking great. You can change the temperature on them. Now I have this one jacked to 100. Where's the knob? I guess I should go like this. So you can go darker or jack them up. So that, I mean, that's a pro feature, and it's only $46. Well, $47 almost. So that's there. Let me drop this in the chat. And this is an affiliate link. So that's that one. And go back to my storefront. These flood lamps are amazing. You can put these on the side of a house, and you get 2 of them for $67.99. You get 2, and they are just massive. The Novo Stella 60-watt IP66. Can't say enough awesome things about that. Now these, that one and the white one, those are the smaller ones. These over here, these are the $38 for 2. And they look, see, well, I'm not sharing, sorry. These were the smaller ones. Now, just from the picture, like this picture and that picture, they kind of look like the same thing. Oh, they're not. The flood lamps are way more powerful than these 2 here, than that one, the white one. Because see, look, I have. See, the white went out, white went on, red goes out, red goes on. Yeah, and they come with an app. The big floods come with one of these. But anyway, so yeah, get in on this store, and you can now what happened? Sorry about that. I am pushing all kinds of weird buttons today. There you go. That's the storefront account. And here's another thing. If you just want to go shopping, like say you want to shop for a cordless drill, just go to this website and then go shopping for a drill, and I'll catch the affiliate codes. This will put my affiliate code in your shopping experience behind the scenes, and I'll get credit for it. I want to learn video editing in Blender. I'm not good at 3D animation in Blender, but not video editing. Oh, I am good at 3D. Blender is amazing. Blender, they make Hollywood movies with Blender, and it's 100% free. It's a freeware. It's a open source video editor and 3D modeling and animation studio in one massive program. It is very capable. It has the largest learning curve because it is open source, and they just put the buttons and the drop-down menus everywhere. They don't try and make it easy on the interface, but it can do everything. Yeah, Blender is very, very capable. There's a lot of videos on how to Blender. Use it. And Marilyn is here. Hello, Marilyn, with her waving hands and 3 purple hearts. Glad to have you here, Marilyn. We're doing open Q&A. If you got open Q&A, it's open on. I do want to report something about YouTube news. Okay, YouTube news of the week. Good news for those who have over 500 subscribers. In a few weeks, mid-October, you're going to have the community tab available to you. Do you know what the community tab is on YouTube? That is where you can post pictures, not just upload videos. It's like its own social media slice right on the platform. Here, I'll show you. I'm pushing some buttons here. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. So see how my Awesome Wood Things channel has the community tab? Do you have this tab on your front page of your YouTube channel? Well, if you have over 500 subscribers, you're going to get it soon. On my channel here on All Things YouTube, I do not have the community tab. It's not there yet, but I have over 500 subscribers, so I'm going to get it. And the community tab, you can post things like images and other. You can link out to other. See here, my awesome fun things. I linked my awesome fun things in a awesome wood things post, so you can cross promote. Talked about my newsletter. You can do polls. I shout out some of my patrons. Community tab is awesome because YouTube realized why are all of our creators going off platform to do all the marketing? Let's give creators an ability to do marketing too. So keep an eye on YouTube. Whoops. Keep an eye on YouTube, and you're going to get the community tab soon. You just need oh, Austin, come on. You can get 500 subs. Keep plugging away. Yeah, it's dropping to 500. Yeah, I don't even have 50. Well, you'll get there. It's now 1K, but soon it will be 500 subscribers. Yep, mid-October. Platform-wide. This is rolling out. This will be good. This will be good. Oh, also, there is something else I discovered here on YouTube. Check this out. Put that back up. When I go to the home page, this is a big deal. Did you notice this? Look at this. Oh, sorry, I wasn't sharing. I'm on just the home page. So this is the recommended shelf. You can now, based on your viewing habits, they're going to suggest how it will refresh the recommended shelf on the front page of YouTube. And look, live is there. Do you know how important that is? A big criticism the live streaming community has had for YouTube, because a lot of live streamers are on Twitch and other platforms. One of the biggest complaints is it's hard to discover people who are streaming, who are going live. Now, you've always had this over here. Like, there's little hints. Like, these two are streaming. So, like, that's a good visual indication that those are streaming. But now you can go like this, and here is a recommended shelf of creators that are live. And since this is the front page, this isn't just your subscribers. These are people you're not subscribed to as well. That one little thing now removed a major piece of criticism people had to move over to YouTube. And I don't know if you've realized it, but there are a lot of big YouTubers moving into the platform from Twitch. I'm just to say, there's a lot of big streamers moving from Twitch over to YouTube. And now, this, as insignificant as this little dot has, as insignificant as you think that is, that could get even more people over to the platform. Austin says, I'm plugging and trying to pull on guests with a lot of subs. Currently trying to get Miles Dyer on my podcast, and Callie. She already promised she would. Then again, Callie doesn't have many subs, but does the best for Sammy's videos. All right. Not everyone's familiar with who that is. I'm not sure who that is either. Getting guests on your show is a good way, or any type of collab is a good way to get new audience members, because the guest will hopefully bring their audience over, and their audience will be exposed to you, and then you could oh, you're so welcome. Marilyn's thanking me for the amazing and amazing information I provide, and Austin doesn't know how to explain who Miles is. There you go. Yep. If you're not in the group, get in my YouTube group. It's on Facebook, a competing social network, but I have a thriving YouTube community over there on the Facebooks. Oh, Sammy says Miles did Lita for a year. That's a streaming challenge that a lot of people do from live streaming pros. He has 40K, also as a famous singer. Excellent. Excellent. Sammy, you are a wealth of knowledge. His podcast is video oriented, and he does a lot of VR. Okay. Pushing some buttons over here. One moment. Okay. Austin asked for an update on thumbnails. My thoughts on his thumbnails. Is there a certain thumbnail you want me to look at, Austin? That's sharing Austin's channel here. Can help me with that. How do you like the Stream Deck? Says Sammy Superstar. I like the Stream Deck. It I got one that's too small. I don't like that it is small. I need more buttons, but I think it's an amazing device, and the ability to do this without looking down is pretty amazing. And I also like that you can just find where the buttons are with your finger. I would imagine if you got the 32 button one, you'll kind of get lost in the grid, but finding the top left, top right, lower left, and that just by feel, without taking your eyes off the lens and looking down, it's a big thing. Thankfully, on my show, I have this scene and this scene, basically two scenes. I have one from my phone as well. I don't need a lot of switching. I don't need a lot of button pushing, but you can always use more. But this if you're going to stream, this is definitely something that's needed. If you're just doing edited videos, it's not that big a thing. And Austin says he started making his own thumbnails for his podcasts. Okay, yeah. Well, look who it is. It's Mr. Dave Gatton. Dave loves my piano efforts on my Piano Awesome channel. I'm doing great, Dave. I hope you're doing well. Dave streams in the morning when I have a standing meeting at work, so I hardly ever get to join his 9 a.m. Eastern streams, but when I'm not working, I jump on him. He has a good time in the morning. Basically just talking about whatever he wants to talk about. Good guy. I'm still learning Staying Alive on the piano, Dave. That'll be my next one. This is a very fast song. Ha, 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 staying alive. It's a fast song. My fingers almost hurt playing it so fast. Staying alive. I've been having a lot of fun. Was in the wood shop too, Dave. I built a little holder for all of my handheld tools. Give you a little preview of that. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Fa-bam. Now, I did not have a CNC machine to cut these parts out. Cut them out like an animal with a scroll saw and a bandsaw and a table saw. But I'm cleaning up the shop so I can build my Gatton CNC machine. That's what I've been doing. You're still in the wood shop? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm still... Oh, there's Tinkerbell. You see her? There she is. See? There's my puppy. Say hi to Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell, what you doing? Come here, baby. Not often she gets on camera. Yeah, I'm still in the wood shop. As a matter of fact, I replaced my 12-inch chop saw blade. Got a brand new blade because it was just tearing things up. Like, I deserve a new blade, so I got a new blade for that. I put new blades on my bandsaw, and it wasn't dialed in very well, so I moved all the knobs and switches and got that thing humming, because you put a piece of wood through and the blade was sort of wandering. Wasn't too fun, but got that figured out. Yeah, baby. Wood shop's humming. I'm getting ready. I might actually sell a product, a wood product, to the public. It's a big step. I'm not big on shipping physical items. I'm a digital items kind of guy. You can order this book and they'll print it for you and drop ship it, and I don't have to ship it to you. The t-shirts, you can buy the t-shirts and they'll print it and ship it to you. I don't have to touch it. But I might break that business practice and actually physically make a wood item. I'm going to make end grain cutting boards. Those are the higher end cutting boards with the grain sticking up. So when your knives fall into the wood, they go into the grain really nice, and the grain will seep back together. In other words, they last much longer. But I'm going to make it out of dark wood and light wood, and it's going to look like a keyboard. So I'm going to sell them in 2 octaves. So if you want 2 octaves worth of keys on a long rectangular cutting board, which is a great shape for a cutting board, I'm going to try and sell them. So that way I can hit multiple different markets, really niche down. The piano people would probably lap them up. It could be like a showpiece for their kitchen. And people who like cutting boards will buy them too. So I don't know. That's my hope. I'll probably get a new table saw. I'm going to upgrade my table saw to a saw stop. That's in the works as well. So and my content, I published a new video. I made a video on awesome wood things for that stand. It can articulate up and down, so it can adjust. Because when you're playing the keyboards, the height of the keyboard is very critical, and that has some flexibility. Because those sit-stand desks are hundreds of dollars. I'm like, I got a wood shop. I know things about mechanical stops, and I can build things that move. So I did it. Yeah. It makes me happy that I actually understand the words you're saying. I know wood shop things. I went yard sailing Saturday, says Adam's Exploits. Everyone had dogs outside on leashes so they wouldn't bark like crazy. I went to the sale and this huge dog was barking at me. Oh no, the owner said it was their COVID baby. Oh. Yeah, many people got pets during the coof. Me, she's enough to handle. She's small, but thinks she's ferocious, and she's spoiled rotten. So 1 dog is enough. It is enough. All right, folks. Well, listen up. I'm going to shut this down. Thank you for playing along. Jump over to my Notion every now and then. Bookmark this page here, that page there, and you'll see where I'm going to be live streaming in the future. So all of my live streams are here, including the 2nd annual Festivus live stream, which will happen December 23rd. Mark your calendars. And if you have a suggestion for the show, let me know. Otherwise, stay awesome. Get in my Facebook group. I answer questions the quickest in this Facebook group. I answer questions anywhere I see them online, but this is the place I go to first. So if you have questions, get in on that. Get in on my email newsletter too. That would be awesome if you did, because that's where I announce stuff. All right, stay awesome, everyone. Take care. Love you all. Bye.